Hello everyone. Question is Amazon Guard Duty has detected communications to a known command and control endpoint from a company's Amazon EC2 instance. The instance was found to be running a vulnerable version of a common web framework. The company's security operations team wants to quickly identify other compute resources with the specific version of that framework installed. Which approach should the team take to accomplish this task? Option A: scan all the EC2 instances for non-compliance with AWS config. Use Amazon Athena to query AWS CloudTrail logs for the framework installation. Option B: scan all the EC2 instances with the Amazon Inspector Network Reachability Rules package to identify instances running a web server with recognized port with listeners' findings. Option C: scan all the EC2 instances with AWS Systems Manager to identify the vulnerable version of the web framework. Option D: scan all the EC2 instances with the AWS Resource Access Manager to identify the vulnerable version of the web framework. Correct answer is option B. Question is a security engineer has noticed an unusually high amount of traffic coming from a single IP address. This was discovered by analyzing the application load balancer's access logs. How can the security engineer limit the number of requests from a specific IP address without blocking the IP address? Option A: add a rule to the application load balancer to route the traffic originated from the IP address in question and show a static web page. Option B: implement a rate-based rule with the AWS WAF. Option C: use AWS Shield to limit the originating traffic hit rate. Option D: implement the geolocation feature in Amazon Route 53. Correct answer is option B. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is unapproved changes were previously made to a company's Amazon S3 bucket. A security engineer configured AWS config to record configuration changes made to the company's S3 buckets. The engineer discovers there are S3 configuration changes being made, but no Amazon SNS notifications are being sent. The engineer has already checked the configuration of the SNS topic and has confirmed the configuration is valid. Which combination of steps should the security engineer take to resolve this issue? Choose two options. Option A: configure the S3 bucket ACLs to allow AWS config to record changes to the buckets. Option B: configure policies attached to S3 buckets to allow AWS config to record changes to the buckets. Option C: attach the Amazon S3 read-only access managed policy to IAM user. Option D: verify the security engineer's IAM user has an attached policy that allows all AWS config actions. Option E: assign the AWS config role managed policy to the AWS config role. Correct answer is option A and option D. Question is a security engineer must develop an encryption tool for a company. The company requires a cryptographic solution that supports the ability to perform cryptographic and erasures on all resources protected by the key material in 15 minutes or less. Which AWS Key Management Service AWS KMS Key Solutions will allow the security engineer to meet these requirements? Option A. Use imported key material with CMK. Option B. Use an AWS KMS CMK. Option C. Use an AWS managed CMK. Option D. Use an AWS KMS customer managed CMK. Correct answer is option A. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe.